The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Now, something that I didn't know about you until I got on Instagram and shit is that you skate.
I have a little dibble-dabble here and there. I'm not much of a skateboarder, man. Not anymore. I mean,
I don't know, man.
Packed on a few kg over the years, man. But, yeah, I have a push every now and then, man. Like, I used to love it, man. But, yeah, I'm not what I used to be, man. I'm a little sluggish these days, man. The bones ain't what they used to be. Not as limber.
Do you find that, because I actually lived in Melbourne from 90, what would it have been? Probably from 92 to 95, and then 97 to 99, something like that.
See, 97 to 99, you were there for sort of some glory days, man, like sale yards and that. You
in the city.
Yeah.
And I actually remember at the sale yards they had a skate demo with Tom Penny, Chris Mullen, just a whole bunch of ill dudes at the time. And I used to fully follow skating. Yeah. And I remember that at one point in time, there was like there seemed to be a real strong relationship between hip hop and skating.
Massive, man, yeah. Especially at that spot, man. Like, with SMC being around the corner as well, and, you know, JAFFA Curtis, you know, the whole Blank crew. I mean, you know, Raf Boogie, you know, Raf started Blank Clothing, and that was a fucking Melbourne institution, man. That was like the original Burn crew sort of thing, man. And, yeah, like, graphing and skateboarding back then, man, you know, we'd always go smoke cones up at the RMIT steps and, you know, just bomb with all the boys, man. It was a big link up there, man.
So why does the name JAFFA Curtis rings a bell, man?
JAFFA, Luke Curtis. He's a skateboarder from, Blank. Man, he was one of Melbourne's best, man. But, man, their first video, Blank Dirtbags, I think it came out in 98, and his whole skate part, he rapped his own verse about he'd like, you know, he'd kickflip a 10 stair or whatever, and he's like, yeah, check out the kickflip, and then bang, he fucking kickflips a 10 stair. Like, he rapped his own skate part. It was dope, man. Yeah, but, he was ill, and I follow him on Instagram. He still paints and that, and he's doing his little thing, man. So yeah.
Did you ever bump into Ben and Tass Pappers?
I'd seen them around here and there, especially Ben, because, you know, he lived around the way, sort of around my area. But yeah, if we'd go to sort of Paran or whatever, we'd see him up on the vert. I wouldn't go fucking near that, man. I get the shakes just looking at that thing, man. But yeah, it's a sad story what happened to those guys, man. But yeah, legends.
Have you seen the movie or the documentary? Oh, yeah. What was it called?
All This Mayhem.
Man, that's wild.
Ridiculous story, man.
Dude, like every time I thought like it was ending, just something else crazy happened.
Yeah, man.
And just when you think it couldn't get more crazier, then the next thing kicks in.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, I can't believe that shit all actually went down.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's skateboarders are so prissy nowadays, man. They're all so pure. And, you know, it's just a money-making machine now, man. It's a multi-billion-dollar sport. Back then, man, dudes were just wilding out, man. And I actually watched another doco the other day called The Rise and Fall of GATOR. On some same sort of shit, man. Like, skateboarding took him to the heights, and he just ended up a piece of shit and did some real ill shit, man, and landed himself in prison for a long time. It's changed, but still love it, man. Like, I still buy my Thrasher magazines and all that. Can't keep up, man. Like, dudes are just it's ridiculous.
The shit that dudes are doing now on boards is insane.
It's like gymnastics almost, man. It's ridiculous.
Like, everything's a combo now.
Yeah. That shit that you used to do on Tony Hawk, that shit, it's a reality. It's a reality right now, man. I feel so, you know, I don't know how to feel these days when I go to a skate park, old and decrepit, and there's like little 11-year-olds just doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah, man.
Run around like a fucking helicopter, man. I'm like, I might just sit here and watch and, you know, play the old, I can skate good, I just don't want it today. Instead of making a fool of myself, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
The lesson. 927. Oh, yeah.